Hello guys, welcome to this weekly video of SAMBOT the trade. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the facts of Bitcoin, okay? Because I don't have any opinion on what it's going to do next. So I just want to give you the facts as they are, and so that you can have make your own opinion about it. And I'm also going to explain to you how I would do if I was actively trading the market using the bot, which I am not, and I'm going to explain to you also why. So let's start right now. What is the current situation on Bitcoin? So we had our famous def cross, okay? So the def cross is when the 50 moving average crosses down the 200 moving average, okay? And now the price is under the 200 moving average. So if we go back in time, since the creation of Bitcoin, every time this situation happened, okay, we had a 1 to 2 year bear market. This is what it is. So it's not forced to do the same thing, but every time we had this in the past, this is what happened. We had 1 to 2 years of bear market. So now there's another big difference with the other tops of cycles, is that we did not have a blow off top. Okay, so a blow off top is when the market rises very, very quickly at the end, and boom, goes down directly like this. It's usually followed by what we call a dead cat bounce, and then the market goes into a bear market for 1 to 2 years. So we did not have this blow off top. Okay, this is a main difference. There are also other indicators that were not exactly like they were in the past. When you go on lookintobitcoin.com, this is a very interesting site. Okay, I won't cover this chart right now, but maybe in the next video I will. So there are some facts that are different, but that is what it is. Now it's up to you to have your own opinion. Something bullish, so bullish is when it goes to the upside, that we can see on the current chart now, is that we have a divergence here. So here we have lower lows, and here we have higher lows. Okay, so this can be a bullish sign, okay, but also this is only technical analysis, and it doesn't need to do what it's more likely to do. Okay, so these are the facts for Bitcoin. Now I'll let you have your own opinion on it, whether it's going to go up or down. From my point of view, okay, I've stepped back a little. I'm doing some tests, okay. I'm working on other stuff than trading, and also I'm working on new algorithms that I can include to SAMBOT, okay. So this is what I'm doing right now, and this is why you will see that my SAMBOT account is not as active as it was before. In any case, I'm going to show you how I would do if I was actively trading right now, okay. So I will get back to the market. It's just that I've been in it for more than 1 year. So now I'm just taking like a small break, and I'm doing other stuff, still linked to crypto mainly. And I will get back to it within a few weeks or maybe 1 month or something like this. But from time to time you need to take a break, and for me this is the time. So basically on my side, okay, I am doing some tests. I'm not willing to trade actively, as I said before. So to do this, I would like to just remind you of something, is that you can have your real account active, but you can still toggle to the virtual account and create bots here that you launch, and they will still be running even when you switch back to the real account. Okay, so I know some of you did not know that, so I'm just pointing this out. So on my virtual account, I created 3 bots, okay, all on Bitcoin, 1 on Bitcoin down, 1 on Bitcoin up, and 1 on Bitcoin USDT Classic. So it's real Bitcoin, okay, not leverage coin. And I had my settings on it, and I'm letting them run for some time just to see what are the results, okay. And from there, I can take decision on my real account. So I encourage you to do this because it's a safe way to test your strategies. The only thing you cannot test is spread trading, okay, because the order book spread is not replicated on paper trading. So yes, this is the only thing you need to test on real account, but you can still do it with small amounts. Okay, this being said, I want to talk about two bots. Okay, so the bot I created last week, which is the Eva BTC. Okay, it hasn't given any result yet because it's still in a pending trade. Okay, so I saw this morning, but I did not correct it, and I'm gonna correct it live with you so that you understand how I personally see this. So the thing here is that we have a hanging order here, but we have the second order which is not locked in because it's too far. Okay, so when I see this, I will simply, because you can see that it's still stable here and it is ranging there. Okay, so for me to close this trade quickly, I just measure here. I see it's about 10%, so I'm just going to reduce this to, let's say, 10%, update and wait. Okay, if it's still not filled, maybe I'll put it to 9%. Maybe I should do it right now just to get filled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it to 9% right now. Okay, and from this I'm going to see how it reacts, and I'm going to maybe later on change this first drop percent, because if we check in the past, we can see that it's always ranging in about 10%. So it's not interesting for us to be to have our first order executed on top. So maybe we can reduce this to let's say 5%. Okay, like this we will be triggered within the middle of a range, and this will be easy to save with a second order. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. Maybe I'll put this down to 9% so that we can get directly hit at the bottom of the range. But keep in mind that if we are executed at the bottom of the range, this will become the new starting point to calculate the first order drop. Okay, meaning that if we were executed here and sold there, no, I think I'm wrong. Okay, so I'm wrong. Sorry. It will take the selling point, so it will be fine. It will open back to the 10% here. So okay, I was wrong about this. It's fine. We can set it even to 10. I put it to 8. Okay, because I still want to get hit. So that if we get closed by here, it will take the last sell order as the start to calculate this first drop. So if we sell by here, okay, we can expect to get hit within this range, which is fine for us. Okay, I hope this part is clear. Yeah, so that's it. We still have some bugs on HitBTC. We're still working on it. I've noticed, and one of the users made me notice, that you have widespread on some markets on Binance. So don't hesitate to find these kind of markets on Binance, and maybe you can just use Binance for now while we are trying to figure out why we have this issue on HitBTC. Okay, so spread trading is basically possible on some Binance markets too. So yeah, that's it. So this was the first bot I wanted to talk about. Now the second one is the BTC down USDT. Okay, so I've set a small bot on it. Okay, and I think, so I got hit here, it's fine. But I think that this configuration is not ideal, and I want to show you how you can a way you can try to find out the best configuration on this kind of market. So here we go. I'm gonna delete these. Okay, this is the BTC down USDT. Okay, and what I'm showing you is applicable to any of the markets basically. Okay, so you can try it on the up or you can even apply it on the BTC, the normal BTC. But what is great with leverage token is that we have very high volatility. So here are my thoughts. We can see that there are big drops here, 57, 72, 49, and 41, and we don't want to get caught in these huge drops, okay? Because if you start buying here, then there, you will have big drawdowns, which is not very cool, okay? Basically, to see your money go down before it goes up. And especially on big drops like these, okay, we will get stopped, and if we are stopped, we always lose more than we will win with our winning trades, okay? So this is quite dangerous. So to avoid this with the new system, okay, because it was not like this before, regarding the first order drop, okay, the best thing to do is to measure the range. Okay, so here we are about 45%, and simply use a value where you are safe, okay? Because with this configuration, we can see that the stop is at minus 44%, and the loss order is at minus 38% from the entry point. So the simple thing we need to do now is to lower our entry point, so that we don't get caught too early, okay? So this is the only thing I wanted to say. So it's quite simple. You just measure it, and since we see that we are between minus 40 to minus 64%, we can say that we can enter at minus 20%, and it's safe. You see what I mean? Now you can try to enter at minus 30%, but you have less chance to be hit. Okay, so this is up to you to decide what you want to do. So basically, for me now, a correct entry point would be, I can say at, let's say, minus 25%, meaning that how the bot will work. Okay, I'm going to explain this clearly so that you understand exactly how the algorithm will calculate this. So if you have never had any orders, okay, it's going to take on the last 24 hours the highest high, okay, on the last 24 hours. If you have a closed order, it will take from this close point, it will take the highest point, okay? So from here, the highest high is at this level on this closing candle, okay? So it will take from here, and it will wait. So the first configuration, before I just changed in front of you, it was 3%, so it waited 180 minutes, meaning 3 hours. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so from there it needed to be under 3% to be bought, and it was at minus 7%, so it just bought right away at minus 7%. So the waiting period made us win some percentage from the first configuration, which was not correct finally, and it bought. Okay, so now what I'm willing to do with this new configuration is that it will wait 25%, meaning that my first order would be here, okay, and from this first order I would have orders up to minus 38% from this point, which is a lot. Okay, so if we measure again, okay, there's not, I need to reduce this. So minus 38% would be here, and clearly I think we would cover a very wide range, which is safer. Okay, so yes, this is how I would do right now. I think I'm going to do it in fact, but I'm still in a test mode. Okay, so I'm testing this new configuration, and if I was trading actively, this is what I would be doing. Something else you might want to be careful with is the take profits, okay, which are 15% here and 10% if there are multiple orders. You don't want them to be too wide, okay? So in this scenario, it's perfectly fine because we are having huge moves, okay? If we take from here to there, we had 100% move, so it's fine. But if you're trading other pairs and the market is not very volatile, okay, you will need maybe to review the take profit so that you don't have an order that is hanging for too long. Okay, so yeah, I can advise you, okay, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just meaning about the bot usage, to try to play with this configuration so that you don't get hit too high on the waves, okay? So yeah, that is all I think for this video. I hope this helps you, and if you want to share your tests, okay, and your what you did in the private chat, go ahead, okay? It's made for this, for users to give their strategies, okay, so they can share this and help the others, okay? So yes, that's all for today. I hope you have a nice week, and I hope to hear from you soon with positive results on the chat. So see you next week. Bye.